All right, we are Group I, presenting to the Gauss School our bridge design. Our group consists of myself, Peter Barth, Raymond Longo, Ryan Dana, Sujit Rai, and Nicholas Vesley. Our keys to success for this project are based on our in-class experience as well as what we have in the field. All four of us are fourth-year civil engineering students who have had exposure to various work through our job experiences. We also realize that this project is more than just a bridge for the students and faculty at this school. We tried to incorporate a lot of what the Gauss School's main incentives for this bridge are, and there are a bunch of things that we could all relate to being students at a similar age.
All right, so we know that two of the important things to the school, first and foremost, they wanted to use the wood on site. So one of the things we want to consider in this plan is to have an actual, bridge used from the wood on site. It'll be tested. We'll make sure that we can get a design incorporated around that, some kind of wooden truss or some other kind of design. But in addition to that, though, we also know that safety is a major concern. These are students with their families coming up on this bridge, trying to make a crossover. So we are going to consider engineered wood. Obviously, it's a stronger material. It should be better as far as construction purposes are. It'll be a lot easier to tell what the design is and how safe it'll actually be, and we'll get a lot better numbers out of it. So we're going to consider both options, but we want to make sure that we're making safety a top priority and not necessarily the using the wood on site. It would be nice, but at the same time that we can incorporate a wooden bridge and have both aspects.
All right, a few more other design concepts we're looking into. Architecturally, we would like to make it a wooden truss. Also, a simply spanned bridge without the column in the middle to interfere with the waterway. We don't want that. Also, electrically, we want to light up the bridge, keep everything safe, and safety is number one. We also wanted to, if we could, design it to be in a deeper part of the river, so kids can, on their free time, hop in, maybe go fishing. Fun stuff for kids to do. And also another aspect we wanted to, in the design for possible ATVs or vehicles for the future in case of emergencies or, yeah.
Okay, so like Nick and Ryan presented, our number one bridge consideration is public safety. So we want to make the safe, or we want to make the bridge safe for pedestrian crossing. And alternative uses of the bridge could be like people can go out on the there's a spot for them to fish, or they can just jump off the bridge and swim around. Okay, then we want to make the bridge like architecturally appealing, so that it as well as when it blends into the forest area. And the last thing is we're gonna design not only for pedestrian to cross, but at the same time we want a emergency vehicle. If something goes wrong and everything, they can have a vehicle an ambulance can just go across the bridge. And that's about it.
So one of the last things we want to consider is when we go through the whole design process, we want to make sure that we do everything in 3 phases. We know that obviously it is a school that wants the bridge, and we want to make sure that we're considering cost as a major element as well. So one of the things we're going to do is have obviously 3 different stages. Stage 1, it could be done all at once or stages at a time. Stage 1 will be just the structural element of the bridge. It's a pedestrian crossing. It'll get you from A to B, and that'll be the main focus of the design, just the structural aspect of it. Stage 2 will be the more architectural end, the lighting, other aspects that aren't necessarily critical to the structure or getting people from A to B, but they are absolutely important to the overall appearance of the bridge. And then stage 3, we can do some more site development, such as walkways. There's obviously considerations for some kind of pathway, handicap accessibility and whatnot, in order to get to the other side of the bridge. Then we can also include planting trees and other site development type things. But that way you do have the option of going stage 1, stage 2, then stage 3 when the costs become available, or all at once.
Perfect.